The Shen family, heavenly tide realm. No way, I won't allow little Sienna to marry that Li Xiu, not even with a marriage contract. Little Sienna is so gifted, she's the hope of the Shen family. Do you want to destroy her? Not to mention, she carries the Gu family's bloodline. But it was proven by the document written by little Sienna's grandfather. If this were known to others, the Shen family would be humiliated. Humiliated? What for? His spiritual sea was fractured. We spent days scouring for precious materials for him. When have we ever mistreated him? If little Sienna wants to marry a loser, I'll be the first to say no. Elders, there's no need to argue about little Sienna anymore. Little Sienna? Little Sienna is back. All I want in my life is to achieve the great Tao, and I have no intentions of getting married. When my grandfathers return, I shall explain this to them myself. Shen Sienna. Don't worry, little Sienna, now that your sister is with the family, no one will dare to force you against your will. That good-for-nothing with a fractured spiritual sea does not deserve to be with you. Sienna, this next move, you have to learn carefully. Daddy is so powerful. Our Sienna doesn't care about your flowery skills. Mother, Sienna is willing to learn anything Dad teaches her. After my accident, my parents and grandfather severed their ties with the Gu family and stayed with my mother's clan to heal their wounds. That's why my younger sister took my mother's surname. I wish I could be by their side for the rest of my life. Father is showing sister his moves again? Little Sienna? What's wrong with you? Why are you so depressed? Sister, Grandpa, and the others are fighting over my marriage. Oh, little Sienna's marriage was arranged by your grandfather and Grandpa. Before Sienna's accident, in order to help you cultivate, your grandpas went to the vicinity of Boundary Marker Sea to hunt beasts. But they were unexpectedly slammed by the waves. We scoured everywhere for them but could not find a single trace. When we found out you were killed, we returned to the Shen family and had little Sienna. At that most crucial time, Li Xiu's master suddenly appeared and rescued the two of them. With that, the arranged marriage between little Sienna and Li Xiu came into existence. Later, Li Xiu's master took him to an unknown place. Until 3 years ago, Li Xiu appeared to little Sienna to fulfill the marriage contract. But his spiritual sea has been shattered. Li Xiu's personality and mannerism are dubious. Over the course of 3 years, he came every day only to water the flowers and plant some grass. The point is, little Sienna's heart is set on the Tao, and she's only met him a few times, so isn't it wrong to settle down so hastily? Sigh, our fathers shouldn't have swore that oath. But with little Sienna's current status, no one in the clan would dare to force her to do so. This is indeed unjustifiable, but our Shen family spent 3 years of resources on Li Xiu. Frankly, that is more than enough to repay the debt. By then, an amount of remuneration is more than appropriate. If his mysterious master were to return and express his dissatisfaction, we'll have him come up with another condition. Our Shen family? Is Sienna finally determined to stay in the heavenly tide realm and not go back to the Gu family? At the end of the day, the Gu family still owes us for what happened back then. Gu Changge was so young, yet he was so ruthless. You liked him so much back then, yet he treated you so cruelly. Yes, sister, although the Gu family is a giant in the 9 heavenly realms, if they don't treat you with sincerity, you might as well stay in this small heavenly tide realm. Mother, it's a big misunderstanding, so don't worry about it anymore. The members of our branch are now living very well, and Gu Changge isn't as vile as you described to him. Sienna, Gu Changge returned you to the Tao bone only because he was forced to do so. That kid doesn't look like a good person, if it wasn't for my low strength. Ha ha ha, he's indeed not a good person. Gu Changge. But I'm sure he won't harm me. Is it that cousin who is related by bloodline? I've always heard Mother talk about him. He's inhuman. Anyway, he did dig up my sister's Tao bone, so I'll teach him a lesson when I have the chance. Lady Sienna, the Saintess Yao Yu wishes to meet with you. She is currently by the gate. Saintess Yao Yu? What does she want to see me for? Saintess Yao Yu, the successor of the Blazing Moon Holy Land? Rumor has it that their supreme ancestor has been in seclusion all these years and hasn't ascended to the upper realm. I shall accompany you. To what do I owe the pleasure, Saintess Yao Yu? Little Sienna, it's been a long time. It is said that you are intent on voiding your marriage with the useless potential-in-law of the Shin family. From where did you hear such news? That doesn't matter. I am purely curious to take a glimpse at the man whom the Shin family took in, only to have his marriage arrangement with you revoked years later. I hope you'll fulfill my wish. Do we know you well? You can see us whenever you want? This is my big sister. Oh? I've never heard of little Sienna's sister. Since when does she have a sister like you? What's the matter? Do I need to inform you? You're a feisty little girl, aren't you? Don't you know the difference between the Shin family and us? I advise you to think twice before you bring disaster to the Shin family. There's no need to be like this. I'm going to see him. Since you want to see him, let's go together. Thank you, Lady Sienna. Something is wrong. Li Xiu, do you not remember who it is that foraged for the numberless spirit herbs and aged fruits to treat your fractured spiritual sea? All these years, when have the Shin family mistreated you? Li Xiu, did you hear what I said? Second elder, as I have said, I shall leave the Shin family residence once the time arrives, but not now. Besides, I did not ask for the mending of my fractured spiritual sea. In fact, I have explicitly remarked that it would only be a waste of time, yet, you were ignorantly stubborn. You, what an ungrateful brat, I think you want to stick around. One Shin family isn't enough to. Why don't you let Shin Sienna speak for herself? What a big mouth. Little Sienna? Li Xiu, I will never marry you. Voice any demand you have, and I shall fulfill each one of them as I can. He's similar to the person in the portrait. Demand? Forget it. I have no need for such trifles, since it is you who wish for the termination of the marriage agreement. I hope you don't regret it in the future. Of course I won't regret it. Humph, such blind eyes. You're being too much. Is it really that? Yao Yu of Blazing Moon Holy Land greets sir. What this? Oh? Master John, the Shin family are blind and ignorant to who you truly are. They are undeserving of you. They shall regret it one day. There's something wrong with them. Instead, why don't you return to Blazing Moon Holy Land with me? It was my ancestor who asked for your search, and he is looking forward to meeting with you. Shin Sienna, if I were you, I'd apologize to Master Jean right away, otherwise you'd be sorry for what your elders are about to blame you for. Your entire Shin family will regret this. How dare you, Yao Yu? This is the Shin family, not the Blazing Moon Holy Land. With me here, I'll see who dares to blame her. Sister, I'm aware of the Gu family's background in the upper realm, but you should know there shall be talent among talents and God among gods. The origin of certain beings far exceeds the capability of your mind. I shall bear witness to the true identity of your oh so mighty master who allows your shameless rampancy. Beep, it can't really be some old monster. Sister, I never thought I'd be so despised one day. Interesting. It can't really be some kind of old monster, can it? No way. Do you think old monster is easy to find? Too blind to see the big picture. Let's go. Yes, sir. Shin Sienna, your Shin family is useless even if you're given the chance. You. Ancestor, it's the ancestor. The current ancestor of the Shin family? Did he see how extraordinary you are and came out? Didn't he just go into seclusion? Why did he come out now? Something big has happened, hasn't it? Ancestor? Is there something wrong with little Sienna? Come, let's go check it out. Huh! What's this? What kind of person deserves to be treated so courteously by the ancestor? Haha. Ignorant fools, the real big shot is in front of you. This familiar atmosphere. Shin Tianhe, ancestor of the Shin family, welcomes, young master of the Gu family. The Gu family, he's here in person. The immortal Gu family, a bit of trouble. This person is their upper realm background? Sure enough, it's him, sister, yes, Gu Changge. What's wrong? You don't seem very happy to see me, do you? What are you doing here? Hey, you, what are you doing? You disappeared for so long, I thought you were dead. I'm relieved to see you're still alive. Do you look like you care? With the war between the Upper Realm and 8 wastelands and 10 domains going on, you coming to Heavenly Tide Realm, so close to the battlefront of the war, is nothing reassuring. I'm still worried about you. Are you so angry? Who's upset my Sienna? Let go of me. Who's your Sienna? Did they really have a big grudge? Okay, what happened first? The Saintess of the Blazing Moon Holy Land said that Sienna is not good enough for this Licio, and that we're too blind to see the truth. She told us to be careful what we do. That there's always someone higher than us. She also said, you're nothing. Oh? I didn't say that last one. No, I didn't even say that. There's always someone higher than us, isn't there? I'd like to see that today. Men! Go and destroy the Blazing Moon Holy Land, yes. What, destroy it? You, there's no need to go that far, just let them apologize. Since when have animals learned to stain the Gu family's name? Intending to wipe out the enemy solely by making orders, huh? He sure is as aggressive as ever. But his relationship with Sienna. Master John, Fellow brother, is there a need to be this harsh? Yao Yu was merely venting her frustration. I believe it would only be a waste of time and effort to stir up a huge commotion over such a trivial matter. You waste? How dare you speak to young Master Changge in that manner, thinking that you're a mighty person? This elder is too flattery. Why do you wish to defend Blazing Moon Holy Land? Wait, are you perhaps the talent among talents, and God among gods whom she spoke of? Fellow brother, no matter who one may be, they can never prove that all they have known is only a smidgen of what the world offers. I hope that, for my sake, you can bring yourself to forgive Yao Yu and the others for what they have done today. For your sake? Who do you think you are, demanding young Master Changge to act for your sake? Today, let me take care of you for young Master Changge. Master Jean, be careful, he's a sacred lord. I'd refrain from attacking me if I were you. Didn't he have a broken spiritual see? Second Grandpa. No, hey elder, are you okay? How could he easily block the second elder's attack? Second Grandpa is a sacred lord. The runic light curtain that rises up to the sky, he's also a character that the Shen family can't afford to mess with. It's a pity that he ran into the Gu family. Ha! I knew it. How could he have fallen in that battle? Spread the word, all from Sky Blade Sacred Sector to attend the conference in the hall. We shall welcome Master's return. Is that Aura? Yes, it's the him. Quickly, get dressed. Our clan can't afford to be slower than the others. By order of His Excellency, we've come to destroy the Blazing Moon Holy Land. What is happening? Why is there a battle in Blazing Moon Holy Land? It is said that they offended someone they shouldn't have, and these monstrous beings were ordered to destroy Blazing Moon Holy Land. It is not good for a young man to be this rampant. I was once like you. Both parties are at fault here, yet you just had to aggravate it. Both parties are at fault? No, Sienna is a direct descendant of the Gu family, so she's my sister. And Gu Changge's sister. How can she be wrong?